Hi guys, good morning, wonderful people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Florence Kimani and this is the Curious Entrepreneur KE, the channel where we do all the research for you, bring you all the info, all the juice and all the details in matters relating to business and entrepreneurship as well as lifestyle. So today is on a Monday and we're going to be doing a business analysis episode, and the business that we're going to be analyzing today is the eggs and smokies business. This is one of the most underrated businesses here in Kenya as well as in East Africa, and yet it's one of those small businesses that can give you a lot of money, give you very high returns if you do it the right way. And by high returns, I'm talking about Kenya shillings 26,000 to 60,000 a month as profit if you decide to do it full time. And if you don't have time to do that, if you can't do that, you can hire someone, you can do it as a side hustle, and it can give you Kenya shillings 400 to 600 a day, which translates to 124,000 to 187,000 a year. Crazy, right? It's very easy to start. It requires very little capital, and by little capital I mean Kenya shillings 10,000 to 11,000, and I'm going to be breaking it down to you in a minute. And it also requires very little skills. So if this is the kind of content that might interest you, kindly consider subscribing to this channel for the support, and also give this video a thumbs up. So let's start. What do you need to start an eggs and smokies business? Number one, you need a place to put the eggs and the smokies. You need to buy a trolley. A new one ranges from Kenya shillings 6,000 to Kenya shillings 7,800, depending on where you're buying it from, and also depending on the sizes. There are small ones and there are big ones. You can get yours from industrial area. You can go and check out the prices, but you can also Google eggs trolleys and get yours online from sites like Jumia and Gigi. They have very good options, and they are also very affordable. You can also decide to buy a second-hand one. This one ranges from Kenya shillings 4,000 to 5,000, but I would highly recommend you get yourself a new one. So number two, no, if you cannot afford to get a trolley, you can start by selling using buckets, the clear buckets. They are very nice actually. So you can buy a bucket, Kenya shillings 200, and also you can buy a hot pot for the what do we call them, for the smokies. A hot pot ranges from Kenya shillings 400 to 600. That is if you cannot afford to get a trolley. Don't say you cannot start because you don't have 6,000. You can buy a bucket for Kenya shillings 200, and also a very nice hot pot at Kenya shillings 450 to 600 shillings. And number two, you need eggs and smokies. And for the eggs, you can buy them from retail shops, butcheries, and also suppliers. But I would recommend that you get a supplier or you buy them from a butchery because their prices are a bit affordable. They sell them in wholesale. Right now, a tray of eggs is going for Kenya shillings 310, and it has 30 eggs. And I think that's not a bad price. For the smokies, you can buy them from farmers' choice. They have outlets everywhere. A packet of 22 pieces goes for Kenya shillings 340 to 350, depending on where you are, compared to supermarkets where they are selling it at Kenya shillings 385 to even 400. So kindly buy your smokies from farmers' choice because it's a biashara. So make sure you buy them from farmers' choice and not supermarkets. Other than the trolley, the eggs, and the smokies, there are other things that you need to invest in. There are other things that you need to have. So number one, you need to get two clear containers like these ones for putting kachumbari. One yenye iko na pilipili, ingine yenye ina pilipili. Look at these ones. They look very nice, and even when the kachumbari is in there, it looks yummy. You know, make sure the kachumbari is finely chopped. Make sure you are washing the nyanya, the dania, and the onions very well before uzikatekate, and make sure they are very finely chopped. Don't go adding other things in there. No, kachumbari inafaa kuwa very plain. So you can get these containers. If you cannot get like these ones, you can buy this type. You can get these ones from Mali shops or from the supermarkets. The supermarket, they are selling it at 130 Kenya shillings. So you can get this one, or you can also get this kind. I love this one. This one looks very nice. You can also be able to see the kachumbari from a distance, you see? So it looks very nice. Other than the containers, you also need to get the kachumbari. You also need to get tomato sauce and chili sauce. This one, the big one, is 130 to 150 depending on where you are, and the small one, the 400 one, goes for 70 to 80 bob, and then kuna kale kadogo ka 50 shillings. So if you can be able to get these things, those are supermarket prices. If you can be able to get them from wholesale, they will even be cheaper. So go check them out. You need tomato sauce, and you also need chili sauce. You also need salt, and you also need to put it in a salt shaker. Usiende na karatasi ile ya chumvi, mtu akitaka unafungua, unaguza, unamwekea. No, make sure you have a salt shaker. This one is very nice. This one is metal. Get the plastic one. They are the 30 bob. Soko ni 30 bob. So you need salt and a salt shaker. And also you need to invest with things like these ones. Unaona hizo figures zenye nilikwambia hapo mbele? There is someone who is making 26,000, there is another one who is making 60,000. These are the things that are making the difference. So I will be telling you before I finish this video what you need to do with this. These are serviette, so you can get a Velvex one. This one is because of the quality. Hii inakaa kubwa lakini si kubwa. They both have 100 pieces inside. And this one is Velvex, this one is Toilex. So you need serviettes. I'll be telling you ni za nini before I finish. And something that's very, very important that you also need ni two towels. Do you see this? Hii ni 30 bob. Na hii inaweza fanya mtu anunue mayai kwa hata kama hakuwa anataka kubai. So this one is 30 Kenya shillings. You need these to vitamba. And you can also get this one. This one looks nice. This one is 50 shillings. So you also need these ones. Make sure unazieka kwa budget, okay? So now that you know what you need to start, you need a trolley, you need eggs and smokies, you need kachumbari, you need containers, una need nyanya, kitunguu na pilipili ya kutengeneza kachumbari, you need tomato sauce, and you also need chili sauce, you also need some serviette, you need some tuvitamba, and you also need a serviette. Now that you know the things that you need to buy to start this business, what are the things that you need to consider as you start? Number one is location. This is very, very important. You need to identify a very strategic location, and by strategic, I mean a place that has a very, very high traffic of people. Mahali watu wengi wanapita. This can be stage ya magari, outside hospitals, outside schools, universities and colleges. Inaweza kuwa tu kando ya barabara, inaweza kuwa nje ya supermarket, inaweza kuwa just a place that watu wengi sana wanapita, because this is your target market. This is your target market. Those are your target clients. Make sure iko mahali ambapo wasi wanaiona. Okay? Don't go open and pay rent. Don't go open a shop ufungue biashara ya kuuza mayai na smokes, not unless there are other things that you're doing. But if this is purely what you want to do, make sure that trolley umeiweka mahali very, very strategic, mahali watu wanaiona, because that's your target market, okay? Location is very important. And also, before I finish on location, I want to say that there's a reason why that trolley has to miguu. If that place in umeenda it doesn't work, if it's not working, make sure you're moving. Skuma hiyo trolley mpaka mahali ambapo kuna watu ambao wananunua, because you can't stay at one location. You know, the beauty of it is that it's not a shop huwezi move nayo, but a trolley has to miguu for a reason. So skuma, make sure unaenda kuiweka mahali ambapo utauza. And number two is presentation. How you present yourself and also how you present your business. There's a reason why it is associated with food. It's very clean, it's very neat, and it also pops out. So what you need to do, you need to get yourself a white coat or a white apron if you're a lady, or also if you're a gentleman, and make sure you're neat. Make sure you're very neat. If you're a man, make sure your hair looks good. Make sure your nails are short, or if they are long, make sure they are very, very clean. Hata kama umevaa t-shirt kamefeda manini, wash your shoes. Make sure hata kama iko ndani, make sure umeficha na jacket, wear a jacket. If you're a lady, take advantage of that. Tengeneza nywele kidogo, make sure it's neat. Osha uso, paka ka makeup kidogo, some lipstick kidogo. If it's the nails, make sure they are not long like these ones, cause hii kubreak ya kama hii will take me the whole day. Make sure you don't have long nails. Make sure they are clean and very neat. You don't have to be plain. You can go and do gel ama utweke hina. Attract them. Your aim is to sell as many eggs and smokies as you can, because the more you sell, the more profit you're making. An egg inakupatia 9 bob, one egg. One smokie inakupatia 9 bob. So if you sell 100 eggs and if you sell 100 smokies a day, you need to give yourself a target. And these are the things you cannot go. Uendagi kuambia mtu kuja ununue mayai. Anakuona, unamvutia, anakuja. You either attract them through maybe the way you look, ama biashara yako, ama wako na njaa. But most people, the reason why they don't come near that trolley is because unakuwaga already ushawapatia impression ingine yenye si poa. Human beings are very, very visual people, and they are your clients. That's your target client. So there's nothing you can do about it. The moment amekuona anaanzaga kufanyia hesabu, anafikiria if this guy anakaa hivi, hizi mayai zilipikiwa place inakaaje, you know, you start giving him reasons ama doubts za kutokuja kukula hiyo yai. I don't understand how you can be comfortable selling 30 eggs and 22 smokies the whole day in a street that has 10,000 people. Very, very hungry people that don't have even time to go to hotels. You need to get their attention. This is one of the most important things in this business. Auko hapo kufanya kitu ingine. Make sure you get their attention. And the way you get your attention is the way you present yourself. Vile unakaa kama mtu ako na form. Hata kama una form, kaa kama mtu ako na form. Avoid leaning on the smoky, on the trolley. Avoid leaning there. You there, hauna form hata kidogo. Kuna magari zinapita, unachapa story, umelinapo hivi, unanyeshea kachumbari. I told you we have kachumbari there. Unanyeshea kachumbari hapo the whole day. Okay, wengine hata hawakumbukagi kufunika. Unanyeshea kachumbari hapo the whole day. That's when you remember, I think nilikuwa nasikia kujikuna hapa. Unajikuna hapo. I think nilikuwa nasikia ni kama kuna kitu hapa. Unaingiza hapo. And then nilikuwa nasikia kukuna sikio. Unakuna sikio. You think there's no one who is seeing you. Lakini watu wanakuona kukuona. That's when watu wanakuwaga wamekuwekea maji. So don't be idle. Don't be idle. I know it can be a tricky hustle. But get yourself a stool. If you can afford a stool, get yourself a stool. Sit down ama a plastic chair. Just lean. Hapo nyuma ya hiyo trolley. If you have a phone that has music, listen to music. If you have a phone that has music, listen. If you have a phone that has music, listen to music. Read a book. Ingia hapo, Google The Curious Entrepreneur KE, watch a vlog as you wait for the clients. Okay, when you're seated, when you're relaxed, even when that client comes, utakuwa na some energy, utakuwa na attitude poa because you're already relaxed compared to mtu mwenye ameshinda amesimama the whole day na hiyo jua. So just be very collected, be very very open minded. This is a business and you need to realize that this is a business. This is a business that can give you more than 60,000 a month. If only you're willing to implement these things that I'm telling you. These are very, very simple things. Unaezona kama ni vitu za mzaha, but these are the things that are making you sell a tray of eggs and also only one packet of smokies. People, I don't know what to tell you because I am making 600 shillings every single day from this hustle. And mimi siendagi hapo, si mimi uza. It's another gentleman, a very good man. May God bless you for being so good. Anauzaga anitumia. And the reason why I uza that anaweza afford kunitumia 600 shillings every single day is because hizi vitu zote mimi nilimwambia. Hata alienda akajinunulia a second jacket because anaona the outcome. Anaona the difference. Ile time yenye alikuwa ameanza kuzorora hayafanyi, but nikamwambia I need 600 shillings every day. I don't want to know. I told you what you need to do and it was working. Now you're telling me it's not working because of what? Because of this and this. You need to make it work. And you're not there to tell people wakuje wanunue eggs. Huwezi enda kuambia mtu kuja ununue eggs. No. They see you, they see the trolley, they need. Kama kuna venture huwezi maliza. Business venture huwezi maliza ni ya food because people are hungry. They are very hungry. They need to eat. So you need to draw their attention. Make sure you're very presentable. Make sure you're very neat. You're very hygienic. We are living in times where before I put something in my mouth, I need to be very, very cautious. You need to give them a reason to feel that smoky and that egg is very, very clean. It's safe for them to eat. Be very, very, uwe mtu very amejipanga. Si wakati client anakuja ndo unakumbuka huna tu papers twa kufungia watu. There are those small ones, but you can also invest in a foil. Kuna foil za hadi 75 shillings and they are big. A 75 shillings foil can wrap more than 100 smokies or 100 eggs. Na zinakuwaga poa even when I want to be packed. Unaifunga tu vizuri. Hainaga pressure. Unlike like the two small ones, zile zenye unafaa kuingiza ndani ukate, they are very small because hizo zi ufanya ushikie mtu, uguzie mtu smokies, okay? So make sure you get a foil, ama kama si foil, kuna ile pepa ya unga ya ugali ama ngano, ile ya wholesale, ile ya bale, si bale, inaitagwa nini, dozen, hiyo ya ndani. Ukate pieces, it's free. Ukate pieces, you can be using that. So that one is something else that you can do. You also need to get yourself a big container like this one ya kuweka kachumbari. Si ile time yenye imeisha ndo unakimbia kutafuta nyanya. Make sure you have a container like this one. That trolley has like a compartment behind, hapo nyuma. Hiyo ni ya kuweka vitu kama hizi. Eka kachumbari yako hapo ndani, the extra one. Eka smoky packet yako hapo ndani, the extra one. Make sure that thing is very neat and very, very organized. Let me tell you now the secret, another secret, other than presentation and location. Let me tell you another trick that will make them buy from you. Have you ever realized that ukienda base ya Mutura unaendaga unaspenda kama 100? It's because anakukatakatia ukiwa hapo. Unasikia tu harufu yake. Ukimaliza ya 50 bob unamwambia ongeza ingine ya 30 bob. Okay? You need to have a box or a don't invest in a dustbin. Box tu kadogo mahali anaweza ikatakataka. So ukimpatia when amekam, the client amekuja, mwambie habari ya leo mam, mzuri, nikuzie nini leo, yai. Mpatie yai. Kisha mpatia yai uone ni mtu, especially mwenye amekuambia usimfungie, make sure umempatia kasaviet. The moment amekula hiyo nini moja, the moment amekula hiyo smoky moja ama yai moja, probability yake ya kukuitisha another one is very high. It's very, very, very high. Especially kama amekuambia umpatie tu hapo akuli hapo. Na pia anaona kuna kabox kakuweka iyo shell na nini. I'm telling you atakula more than 3 na pia atabebea watoi. So these are the things that are making them. This is how you retain clients. Something like this inaweza kaa ni kama ni ufala nasema, but this is something that can make someone abadilishe tu nini yake. The moment umeweka serviette hapo juu, the moment mtu anaona uko na vitu kama vitambaa, anaonyewe ni mtu anajielewa, ni mtu anajua ana deal na chakula. And that way sina reason ya kutonunua. Personally, I don't buy mayai na nini hata kama nataka kununua. It's because of the smell that comes with it. Unaona kwanza asubuhi ukienda mahali unaweza kwa maybe umebit uko tao, unataka kukula something, and eggs na smoky, that is a very recommended snack because this can transform your business. Do you see this? A very high percentage of those people that don't buy wenye wasimamagi kwa hiyo trolley yako ni because mostly wanaona akikula hiyo smell inakujaga na yai. That worries them because maybe mtu anaenda job, mtu anaenda ka meeting, mtu anaingia mat na deal na wase. So make sure you have this. And maybe before ataninunua yai, the first thing nakuwaga nimeangalia, if I don't have a PK in my pocket or in my bag, na make sure kuna mtu hapo anauza sweet or PK. The most recommended one, the one I would recommend is the Tropical. The Tropical has a nice and a strong scent, and also PK, hata fresh pea inakuwaga poa. Make sure you sell this. This is how your presentation will be. Kama kuna hizi vitu zimekaa huku kando, we have kachumbari and all those things ziko hapo kando. For the sweets, this one is metal. Usinunue kitu kama hii, mtu akiangusha inavunjika, and it's also expensive. Get a plastic, kuna zenye ziuzwa na sweet, ama get a plastic container ya round, jaza, eka KSL hapo, eka fresh hapo, eka PK hapo, and I'm telling you, you're going to increase your sales because ule mse mwenye atakuja kununua, huyu mtu mwenye atakuja kununua yai ata have kununua sweetie because of the smell that it comes with it. Okay, so make sure you buy sweets. Make sure you buy sweets. Make sure your station is very, very presentable. Wacha ite mtu akiwa distance, wacha ite mtu akiwa mbali. I think kama mimi ningekuwa nauza eggs na smokies, ningekuwa nauza hata 100 trays because I'm very keen on these things. Very keen on these things. Watu wanakuwaga wale, I don't know what to tell. Anyway, let me just finish. I want to finish by telling you that if selling eggs, I have a friend of mine who has a trolley. Personally, I have one. The reason why actually nilikuwa nataka kuifanya as practical as I can, but iko mbali kidogo na kwenye niko, and a friend of mine who has a trolley, yeye mwenyewe hako alienda mimi. So I didn't have one that I could show you or that I could do this with, but that lady anauzaga eggs na smokies. And ukimwona uzisema anauzaga eggs na smokies. She is very beautiful, she is very neat, na anaishi maisha yake mzuri sana. What she does, alibuy to containers. These one are 10 containers. Zile zenye ziufunga food super, but nowadays they are selling them. She buys these ones, anatengeneza smoky na eggs akipika asubuhi, anaeka kadhaa kando. Anaeka smoky, anaeka egg, anaeka ndoma na ngwashe, alafu anapelekea watu wa maofisi. So ameandika mtu mwenye anauza smokies na eggs, so ya kazi yake inakuwaga hii ya kudeliver kwa ofisi. In a day she can make even 1,000 bob from these ones, because already akona customers wake from hotel, no, from maybe banks, you have hospitals, wale wasi wenye watokagi wa corporate. You can identify, this is something that you can do, you can identify them. Ngwashe ni 50 shillings, ngwashe ni 50 shillings, zikiwa kama tatu, ndoma ni 100 shillings, zikiwa kama tatu, and that's a business that you don't need to do the whole day, and it's also making good money, so you can invest in these ones. This one outside, and I bought them at 185 shillings super. I'm sure you can get them cheaper, ukienda kuzitafuta mahali kama kwa soko. So don't just stay there and say that hauna biashara, hauna pesa ya kuanza biashara kubwa. Actually, let me tell you something. If you want to do this as a side hustle, then I think that will be a very, very good idea, because I've told you it can give you from Kenya shillings 400 to Kenya shillings 600 shillings from an investment that you've invested 10,000. I think that's a very good amount. And ukiangalia kama inakupatia 400 shillings, in a year utakuwa umemeka 124,000 from a side hustle. That's a very good amount. Na kama anakupatia so sita, that will be 187,200 shillings. Can you imagine kama unamwambia tu arushe hii pesa kwa account fulani ya uiguzi? This is a business that unafaa ufungue, uanze na uondoke. The reason why it doesn't work with so many people is because unafungua alafu kila time uko hapo, you there. If you agree it's 200 a day, let it be 200 a day. If you agree it's 500 a day, let it be 500 a day. Let it be a very, very realistic amount. Na pia unafaa kumchallenge, because ukimpatia very low amount ata relax, ukimpatia very high amount ataboeka, because ataona pia yeye hajipati. When you starting, this is the key part. When you starting, make sure umenunua 2 trays of eggs and 2 packets of smokies. Hizo 2 trays of eggs ama 3 or 4 trays of eggs zenye inambakishia unapata the 600 yako, alafu pia inabakisha pesa ya juu. Unanielewa? Make sure do some simple calculations before I finish. Ukiuza one tray of egg has 30 pieces. You're buying it at 310, you're selling it at 600 shillings. Ukitoa yenye ulinunua nayo unabaki na 290 shillings as profit. Ukiuza one packet of smokies, you're buying it at 350, uta make profit ya 9 bob per smokie. So ukimaliza hiyo packet moja utakuwa umemeka 198 shillings. So in total utakuwa umemake 488 shillings from one packet. That's almost 500 shillings from one packet of smokies and one tray of eggs. 2 trays of eggs, those are 60 eggs, and 2 packets of smokies, that is 44 smokies. Okay, utakuwa umemake profit ya almost thou. Ukitoa expense ya kachumbari unapata unamake kitu kama 800 ama 750. That's good money. That's good money. Now let me tell you about 5 trays. Ukiuza 5 trays of eggs alone utakuwa umemake 1,450 as profit. Ongeza 5 packets of smokies zinakupatia 990 shillings. Utakuwa umemake profit ya 2,240 from the smokies and the eggs per day. That translates to 26 days a month. That translates to 58,240. 58,240 from selling 150 eggs na smokies packets 5 in a street that has more than 10,000 people wanapita hapo mbele hiyo trolley, and they are hungry. 90% of them are hungry. Are you telling me you cannot be able to sell 150 eggs and 5 packets of smokies in a day? Do you know how much 50,000 is? 50,000 Kenya shillings. That's a lot of money. Majority of Kenyans right now are paid less than 25,000. Na hiyo ni pesa inataxiwa, na hiyo ni pesa maybe iko na 2 loans. 58,000 Kenya shillings is a lot of money. Okay, and this will only happen if you implement the things that I've told you. Don't take these things lightly. Okay, don't take these things lightly. Wacha kuangalia uone pengine huyu atafikiria anafanya nini, pengine huyu anaona nitafanya nini niende kuuza hapo. Actually siku hizi it's very good because watu wanavaa mask. Ukivaa mask na kofia ama helmet ama umetengeneza, hata hakuna mtu atajua who you are. So stop thinking about others. Ukiletewa hiyo bill end month, unaleteaga ukiwa peke yako. Don't think about others. And I think that's the reason why so many people don't start these small businesses. And there's a lot of money in small businesses. There's a lot of money in small business. You need to take advantage of it. If you are employed, this can be a side hustle, a very, very good side hustle. If you want to start something, start small. Kama una pesa ya kununua trolley, please make sure you start with a bucket, but make sure you start. Anza leo. Anza leo. Wacha story ya ati nini. Anza leo. This business has a lot of money, and I can tell you this for free. I can tell you this for free. It has money. Iko na pesa. Wacha niache mambo mob. Iko na pesa. So please start. Make sure you start. Make sure you start. Make sure you start and save. Save for your business. Make sure you're saving for your business. Okay? So it's up to you. The ball is in your court. By decide kama unataka kuuza 1 tray of eggs ama unataka kuuza 5 trays of eggs. It's all up to you. Na kuna wenye hadi uza more. Kuna watu wanasomesha watu wao na hii biashara, so usidharau. Kuna watu wamejenga na hii biashara, because I'm telling you 50,000 and its net profit is a lot of money. Ukilipa rent 8,000, alafu food kitu kama thao. Actually, let me tell you a secret. When you're in this business, hii ni biashara, unapata pesa every day. If you're making 2,000 is profit, make sure thao moja inaenda kwa account. That one is a savings account. Hii thao moja ndo unatesa nayo, buy food, buy things and this and this, but make sure kuna pesa inaenda kwa account. That's how you save and that's how you grow. So hii ni pesa una make every day. Hata kama unauza tray moja na nini, make sure kuna pesa tunaenda kwa savings account, na make sure unaifanya daily. Be very disciplined. Make sure unaifanya daily, because if you wait end month ifike ufanye calculation, utapata una anything. Pesa employed eti unapata pesa yako in lump sum. So if you're getting profit ya kama 1,000, make sure 300 shillings is going for savings, and then ingine tumia matumizi yako. And I'm telling you, if you implement those things zenye nimekuambia, get a good location, get nice things like these ones. They are free, they are beautiful, and they are good. Make sure you get things like this one. Don't forget this is a game changer. Please don't forget this. Make sure you have tropicals, fresh na PK. Those are the most recommended because inakuwaga a nice and a strong scent. Make sure you're selling this. This one is a game changer. So make sure you're selling this, and also kuwa msafi, kuwa mneat, kuwa mtu more approachable. Adonyoido, watu ndo pesa. So you need to know how to relate with them. You need to know how to relate with them. Be a good person. And involve God in it. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, I don't know why you have not subscribed to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel and give a thumbs up to this video. I hope hakuna mtu nimekwaza with those things that I've said. I've shared them from my heart and from a point of love, and I am sure that you can make a lot of money from this business. Is it kwa biashara ama side hustle? Please make sure you start. Kama si line yako, it's okay, share. Maybe this will be very helpful to someone else. Make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you leave me a comment ndo nijue nataka nifanye biashara gani soon. And actually tomorrow we're going to be dropping a video at 10 a.m. ya loans. If you're there, hujui utaanza wapi ama uko kwa biashara, you want to know about loans, tomorrow I'll be doing a video on loans. I'll be telling you about the requirement. Loans is a very broad topic. I cannot tackle it in one day, but nitakuwa na break down in bits. So if you're there, if you're employed and you want to know the things that you need to have, the requirements, we'll be dealing with requirements both for business and also for employed people. So if that is something that might interest you, kindly watch that video. I'll be posting it tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I'm sure it will be very, very helpful. Hakuna vile unaweza ondoa na biashara na loans. Kuna mahali tu itabidi ifike mahali ziguzane tu kidogo, and it's good because we don't borrow because we're poor. We borrow because we are smart enough to know that and to notice that we need financial help or boost. So do this tomorrow. Make sure you check out on that video. Hit that subscribe button, like and share this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.